Hello and welcome you all. Today in this video we will be performing a practical where we will be designing a process to open a PDF file from a folder or open multiple PDF files from a folder. Now basically this is a very easy automation. So we will be adding some extra tasks to it to make it more efficient or more interesting. So I have divided it into subtasks. Let me just explain you what we will be doing. So we have a folder. In that folder we have resumes. So we will be providing an automation, or we will be developing an automation where we will open one by one each and every resume, and we will collect or extract emails from that resumes. So imagine a situation where you have multiple resumes. You have to go through the resumes and communicate the candidates with your email. So at that time this automation can provide you a help towards that process. So to do this, or to achieve this, we have developed, or we have divided the practical into subtasks. First thing we will do is select a folder, open the PDF files from that folder, extract complete text present in that PDF file. After we do that, from the extracted text we will retain or read the email addresses present in that text, and we will write out that emails or output that emails and close the PDF files. This is what we will be doing in this practical. So let us see the demo of what we will be doing. I will just run the pre-recorded. So this is the folder PDF files I have on my desktop. As you can see, there is a text document also, but we will be just focusing on the PDF files or resumes that are in PDF format. So let me run this. It will ask for the folder. Once we have selected the folder, it will start to open PDF files or resumes one by one, and it will start to extract the email IDs present in that resumes or PDFs. So this is the first PDF. Now it will open the second one. After the second one is done, it will try to open the third one. It will extract the email present in all the three PDFs, and it will print it out on the output window or on the output in the output box. So you can see that these three mails have been extracted from those three PDFs. So this is what we are trying to achieve. So let us start by first task, that is selecting a folder. I have already created a project. I will add a flowchart to it. We will be not using a sequence but using a flowchart to achieve this practical. In that flowchart we already have a start. So we need to search for the browse activity. This browse activity will give us the option to select the folder. So browse for folder activity has been added to it. So browse for folder, we need to just provide a variable. So whichever folder we have selected, the path will be stored in this variable that we are going to provide over here. So I am creating a variable called folder path that will store the path of the folder that we will be selecting. Now the second thing we will need to do is open the PDF files present in that folder. So for that we will be taking one assign activity. we'll just place it below the browse activity, assign activity. Now what we want to do is, the path we have that from browse for folder, we will be extracting or opening or retaining the files from that folder. For that we will be using directory.get files, and the get files method will take a parameter called file path, or the path that we need to specify. So we will provide the path over here. This path we will be giving to the directory.getFiles method. Now we need to that directory.getFiles will return the files, and we need to save that files into a variable. Now that we will be using an array of strings, because the folder will contain definitely more than one file. So whenever it will retain, or this method will give the files, we need to store it in a collection, or that for that we will be using the files array, where it will store multiple files, the names of multiple file or path of multiple files. Now as we know that files is a collection or an array, and now one by one we need to open the files, or we need to iterate through that array. So for that reason we will be using a for each loop that will iterate through that collection. So we need to open one by one file from that files variable. So for that we will be using for each loop. So we will be providing the files array that we have created over here. So for each will iterate through that collection or array, and take one item at a time, or one element at a time. So in the body we will provide start process activity, which will be used to open that PDF file. It will take it takes the file path as input, and for each item in file, so item stores the path name to that file or path to that file. So that path we will be providing in this parameter as its parameter. So here it says that object cannot be converted to string. So basically item is an object that we need to convert it to string, so we will be providing item.toString. So this files collection, we will be iterating through it for each item in files, and one by one we will be opening that files or PDF files. Next thing we need to do is extract complete text from the PDF file. So the PDF file which will get opened one by one, we need to extract the text from it. So if you search for PDF, no options will be provided. So you need to go to manage packages. In that manage packages, you need to redirect to all packages and search for PDF. You will find UIPath.pdf.activities. This package we need to install. Select the latest version and click on the install button. If you already have it, try to update it. Once you're done installing, just click on save button. It will save or update the packages. It may take time based on your internet connections. Once that is done, again you can search for PDF, and now you can see that there are multiple options regarding PDF, so multiple activities regarding the PDFs. So we need to use read PDF text activity. We will just drag it and drop it under our start process. It also takes file name or file path as an input. So we have the file name item.toString. We will be providing it as it is in the read PDF text parameter. as a read PDF text parameter. So it will read that file's content, the path that we have provided, and it will store the output or store the text in the variable that we provide over here. So we will be creating a new variable to save the extracted text. So I will create a new variable extracted underscore text that will save each and every word present in that PDF that will get extracted. But the thing is, we do not want each and every word of that extracted text. We just need to find email addresses present in that text. So for that reason, we just can't print this extracted text as it is. We need to add something more to it. So for that, we will be searching matches activity. This matches activity gives you the regular expression configurations settings. So from extracted text we need to generate email, or we need to find the email. So we'll be using regular expression. It already provides built-in specifications. So this regular expression will be searched. Expression for regular expression is generated. In quantifiers you can select multiple options if you want to search 0 or 1, or you can search for between X and Y. So whatever you provide, that much emails that can search for you. For our case, we will select 0 or 1 generally, because in resumes you have just one email ID provided. So I will be selecting 0 or 1 option, click on save. Once that is done, the configuration is set, but we need to provide some input to it on which the regular expression will work. So this extracted text will work as input for regular expression. So extracted text will be providing over here. So this regular expression will work on this extracted text. And definitely when the emails are found, that will be stored in another variable in the result section. So we need to provide here a new variable that will store the extracted emails from the text. So I have created an extracted emails variable for it. If you see the variables panel in extracted emails is also a collection, because definitely the regular expression might always return you multiple occurrences or multiple variables or multiple elements. So the result is always stored in a collection. Now we need to write out the emails that have been found in our regular expression by using our regular expression. So as it is an collection, again we need to iterate through collection. So we'll be using for each activity, which will iterate over that collection. So for each item in, now it will be extracted emails, ext emails. So it will run through that extracted emails collection and print one by one all the emails present in it. In our case, we just have one email, so it will just run for once. Again, we will provide item.toString, as item is a object, not a string. So we need to convert it into toString by using toString. Now we have done all the process. So now we need to close the PDF file that we have opened. For that purpose, we will be opening the PDF file first. But first we will use the activity, that is close application activity, which will be used to close the application. Application in the sense in which application you will be opening your PDF. It might be PDF reader, or in my case it is a browser, Edge browser. So I opened this resume. It by default open in Edge browser in my case. In your case it may be another application. So click on indicate screen, and I will be selecting this close button over here that will close the PDF that has been opened. So this will look like this. Now the problem is, click on the close application window activity and go in selector, open in advanced editor, and here you can see the selectors, the edge.exe browser. Here you can see the title, name. So we will just deselect other options and we will keep just the two options, that is CLS and title. CLS will define the application and title will define which PDF you are opening. So here we will give star.pdf, as we will be opening multiple PDFs with different names and we do not want to get error for it. So star.pdf will validate for each and every PDF with different names. So we have completed our aim over here, or we have completed the task. So one thing you can notice over here, that from the second step we are not opening PDF files altogether. We are opening one PDF. We will be extracting the text from that one PDF. From that extracted text we will be extracting email addresses. We will be writing that email addresses and we will be closing that PDF file. Again we will open the second PDF file and repeat the process over and over again. So from step 2 to step 6, this process will get in a loop. That first for each loop will iterate from second to 6 and all over again. Now we will save the project and we will try to run the project. So it will start with a browse for folder activity. We need to show it the folder that we need to access and click OK. So it has opened first PDF, it will close it, open the second PDF, close it, open the third PDF, close it, and now it has also opened a notepad file and provided an error for that. Runtime execution error. So what has happened over here is, this notepad file has caused us an error. So in the folder, as you have seen previously also, there are three PDF files and one text file, notepad file. So we have not provided anything to categorize or which thing will get opened. So in this expression we have just provided the path over here, but we need to categorize only PDF files. So when you enter a comma over there, the second parameter is shown search pattern. So you have to click double quotes, and in double quotes you need to provide star.pdf. So this star.pdf pattern will do that. It will just open the PDF files, or it will just copy the paths to these PDF files, and this text file will be excluded from it. And one more thing, to get a pretty visuals for what we are doing, we will be adding a delay activity. So without delay activity, just the files get opened and in milliseconds it gets closed. Just to visualize it clearly what is happening, we will be providing delay. So 00:00:10. So it will provide 10 seconds delay between opening and closing the file. So it will open a PDF file, wait for 10 seconds and then close the file. So by just doing this modifications, we will again save the file and run it. Again we will select the folder, click OK. Now it has opened the first PDF file. It will extract the text, it will extract the email from extracted text and put it in our output window using write line activity. It will close it, again open a new PDF file, again step 2, Again steps 3, 4, 5, and again close the PDF file after 10 seconds. Open the third PDF file. Again repeat the process. And again close the file. And if we see the output window, here you can see the three emails which we have extracted from 3 PDFs being shown over here. So this was our practical where we have done all these subtasks to achieve this particular aim. So hopefully you have enjoyed it. Thank you very much.